The tragic reason Michael Mosley didn't take his phone with him before setting off on what became a fatal walk has been confirmed. A coroner has been unable to determine the exact cause of death for TV Dr. Mosley, who tragically died on a Greek island after setting out for a walk. In June, emergency services launched a search for the 67-year-old broadcaster and columnist on Symi, part of the Dodecanese island chain, and his body was discovered 4 days later. Buckinghamshire's senior coroner, Crispin Butler, described Dr. Mosley's death as indeterminate and unascertainable, suggesting that it was most likely attributable either to heat stroke, accidental, or non-identified pathological cause. According to written findings, Mr. Butler concluded that Dr. Mosley's death was not due to homicide, suicide, or an accident involving injuries. The coroner's report included family testimonies confirming trip details, stating they were visiting friends. On the morning of June 5, they traveled to Peddy Beach, arriving late morning. Michael had intentionally left his mobile phone back at the house to prevent it getting wet on the ferry. Later in the afternoon, Michael decided he was going to walk back home rather than take the ferry. Equipped with his rucksack, 1 liter of water, a biscuit, and protected by a hat and umbrella, Michael was described as looking energetic and cheerful as he set off, the document noted. It concluded, ultimately Michael's death was classified as indeterminate, which we would describe as unascertainable. Recording an open conclusion, Mr. Butler stated in his written report, Michael Mosley collapsed and died on 5 June 2024 in a rocky area near Agia Marina Beach, Symi, Dodecanese, Greece. There had been high temperatures during this time. Michael's death was not found to be due to homicide, suicide or an accident related to injuries. Michael's death was most likely attributable either to heat stroke, accidental, or a non-identified pathological cause. There was nothing of note in toxicology. No medical cause of death could be ascertained, meaning Michael's death may have been due to a medical event or as a result of a non-traumatic accident. Dr. Mosley, famed for pioneering the 5-to-2 diet and sharing his wisdom through his book The Fast Diet, as well as impactful documentaries on the BBC, sadly passed away. As a tribute, in July, the network dedicated an entire day to Dr. Mosley, prompting presenters and viewers alike to adopt just one thing towards better health. He also hosted a program on BBC Radio 4 named Just One Thing and led the series Trust Me, I'm a Doctor, which delved into healthcare practices within the UK. Known for putting himself to the test in numerous television projects, Dr. Mosley once spent 6 weeks with tapeworms inside him for a documentary screened in 2014. Moreover, in a bizarre experiment aired in 2015, he produced 2 black puddings using his own blood, aiming to demonstrate their nourishing properties.